Hello, back for another video. Haven't done anything for, well, it's probably at least a couple of years now. Lost interest in it all, to be honest. Not FPL, just doing the videos. It was quite time consuming. Wasn't really getting the following. I'm sure no one will even watch this. But yeah, no, it just sort of dawned on me a few days ago that when I'm out walking the dogs, I do a lot of thinking about FPL and have little conversations with myself. So I thought, why not just do a video and talk about what I'm thinking. So my season so far, it's been alright. It's been an unusual season in that I actually had a rare good start. Normally for me, I'm in the millions after sort of 6-7 weeks or so, and have to spend the rest of the season trying to catch up, which I normally do manage to do and still finish with a decent rank. But this season I was 60k after about 6-7 weeks, but unfortunately it's been dog shit since then. It's just I'm 200k at the moment, which is still, it's not horrendous, but I've been around this rank now for about 8 weeks. I just can't seem to make any progress. I'm having an absolute shitter with leaving points on the bench. It's 44 points left on my bench now in the last 2 game weeks. Last week I had Gabriel with 10, Archer with 8, and Taylor with 6, I think. I know a lot of other people also had those players on the bench as well. But this week, again, Garnacho, 14 points on my bench. What's quite frustrating about that as well is I was quite close to starting him ahead of Porro. It was really between him and Porro as to who to go with. I never thought Porro would get a clean sheet. In fact, quite lucky that he came out of that with 5 after being on 0 points with only a few minutes left. But I just felt that, always a bit concerned as to whether Garnacho is going to start the games, because Rashford has been on the bench but he's been coming on, and Rashford normally does play on that left hand side. So there was that. There was the fact that United have been so poor lately, and I just felt Porro was just still the sort of safer option. And I knew I wasn't going to get his points. I needed either Porro, Son, Gabriel or Saka to play no minutes, but it was never going to happen, was it? Just don't seem to get any good fortune with my bench, and I know it's, a lot of people don't. It's not just me, but Gabriel, I mean, what an absolute torment he's been. We had the debacle in game week 1, didn't we, where we had the team leak, and most people didn't know the leak that he wasn't going to play, so they, whereas other people did, and they got Saliba. And there's been so many favourable home fixtures where I've played him and he's mostly blanked or only got 2 points, or sorry, only got 6 points, no more. But there he is against Liverpool, the most unlikely fixture, and there he is with 10 points, but of course on my bench. Start him this week, and of course gets 1 point. So he has been definitely been a frustration for many. So yeah, I'm not going to talk for too much long. It's just going to be a quick video to start with, just to see how I get on with this. I've got 2 free transfers. We've got another game week fast approaching. My plan originally was to use those 2 transfers to bring Haaland back at the expense of Salah. I know Salah's got 1 more game before he departs, but I had anticipated Haaland at least getting some minutes against Everton, and therefore pretty much a shoe-in to start Sheffield United, and home game to the bottom of the league team. is a better fixture than Salah's, and Salah's got to go anyway, so that was the plan, was to do that this week. But I'm going to have to hold fire with that now, because with Haaland not playing at all, it seems unlikely now that he's going to start against Sheffield United. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'd like to roll the 2 transfers over to another week, because obviously after this week there's a break, and you would think that Haaland would be back for game week 21. But so I'm going to use one of my 2 frees, I think, and so I've got another 2 for next game week. And yeah, I just feel like I really want to just roll the dice, really, and just look for a differential, someone that's just going to make the difference. And I could really have done with Garnacho's points. That would have really boosted me up. I feel like I'm having a really bad run of variance at the moment. You know, I always find that my view is that FPL, there's a lot of luck involved, but it's all about putting yourself in the right position, the best position to get lucky. And I strongly believe that you do that by making consistent, solid choices, and always backing the odds and the statistically most likely outcomes, because if you do that, favourable outcomes will happen more often than they don't. But it's been a really tough period. I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but it's getting hard to predict outcomes, because there's been so many unusual results. You know, Arsenal last night losing at home to West Ham. Aston Villa, they beat Man City and Arsenal, but then can't beat Sheffield United at home. Fulham, they had a couple of 5-0 wins, didn't they? But then lost at home to Burnley. It's just, I mean, yeah, it makes it really hard to predict. So yeah, I'm looking at one transfer. I could do the obvious move, which would be to sell Archer for Alvarez. And then Alvarez can go for Haaland game week 21, but everyone's going to be doing that, aren't they? It just seems like a bit of a boring move, so I don't know. I'm not really sure what other forwards I could get as a sort of 1 week punt, and knowing me, that's probably going to be the move I'll end up making, just the sort of boring, popular pick. So yeah, that's just a quick video. I'm probably gonna sign off now. I might keep doing them like this. It's just a little bit. It's gonna take a bit of getting used to, because when I walk past people, I guess it probably looks a bit strange, me walking along with recording myself and talking to myself. But I'll probably just get used to that and just ignore it. So yeah, that's me for now. I'll see you all on the next video.